वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्।
अथ द्वादशोऽध्यायः। एवं सततयुक्ता ये भक्ताः स्वां पर्युपासते ये चाप्यक्षरमव्यक्तं तेषां के योगवित्तमाः। मय्यावेश्य मनो ये मां नित्ययुक्ता उपासते श्रद्धया परयोपेतास्ते मे युक्ततमा मताः। ये त्वक्षरमनिर्देश्यमव्यक्तं पर्युपासते सर्वत्र गमचिन्त्यं च कूटस्थमचलं ध्रुवम्। सन्नियम्येन्द्रियग्रामं सर्वत्र समबुद्धया ते प्राप्नुवन्ति मामेव सर्वभूतहिते रताः। क्लेशोऽधिकतरस्तेषामव्यक्तासक्तचेतसाम् अव्यक्ता हि गतिर्दुःखं देहवद्भिर्वाप्यते। ये तु सर्वाणि कर्माणि मयि सन्न्यस्य मत्परा अनन्येनैव योगेन मां ध्यायन्त उपासते तेषामहं समुद्धरता मृत्युसंसारसागरात् भवामि न चिरात् पार्थ मय्यावेशितचेतसाम्। मय्येव मन आधत्स्व मयि बुद्धिं निवेशय निवसिष्यसि मय्येव अत ऊर्ध्वं न संशयः। अथ चित्तं समाधातुं न शक्नोषि मयि स्थिरम् अभ्यासयोगेन ततो मामिच्छाप्तुं धनञ्जय। अभ्यासेऽप्यसमर्थोऽसि मत्कर्म परमो भव मदर्थमपि कर्माणि कुर्वन् सिद्धिमवाप्स्यसि। अथैतदप्यशक्तोऽसि कर्तुं मद्योगमाश्रितः सर्वकर्मफलत्यागं ततः कुरु यतात्मवान्। श्रेयो हि ज्ञानमभ्यासात् ज्ञानात् ध्यानं विशिष्यते ज्ञानात् कर्मफलत्यागात् शान्तिरनन्तरम्। अद्वेष्टा सर्वभूतानां मैत्रः करुण एव च निर्ममो निरहङ्कारः समदुःखसुखक्षमी। सन्तुष्टः सततं योगी यतात्मा दृढनिश्चयः मय्यर्पितमनो बुद्धिर्यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः। यस्मान्नो द्विजते लोको लोकान्नो च यः हर्षामर्षभयोद्वेगैर्मुक्तो यः स च मे प्रियः। अनपेक्षः शुचिर्दक्ष उदासीनो गतव्यथः सर्वारम्भपरित्यागी यो मद्भक्तः स मे प्रियः। यो न हृष्यति न द्वेष्टि न शोचति न काङ्क्षति शुभाशुभपरित्यागी भक्तिमान् यः स मे प्रियः। समः शत्रौ च मित्रे च तथा मानापमानयोः शीतोष्णसुखदुःखेषु समः सङ्गविवर्जितः। तुल्यनिन्दास्तुतिर्मौनी सन्तुष्टो येन केनचित् अनिकेतः स्थिरमतिर्भक्तिमान् मे प्रियो नरः। ये तु धर्म्यामृतमिदं यथोक्तं पर्युपासते श्रद्दधाना मत्परमा भक्तास्तेतीव मे प्रियाः। वसुदेवसुतं देवं कंसचाणूरमर्दनं देवकी परमानन्दं कृष्णं वन्दे जगद्गुरुम्। उपस्थित भगवत भक्तों के रूप में मेरी अपनी ही आत्माओं। श्रीमद् भगवद गीता भगवान के मुखारबिंद से निकली हुई अमर वाणी है, और जो भी जीव श्रद्धा सहित इस अमर वाणी को धारण करता है, वो जीवत्व को छोड़कर ईश्वरत्व की प्राप्ति करता है, इसमें कोई संशय नहीं है। ये जीवात्मा चाहे जिस देश में रहे और चाहे जिस भेष में रहे, गीता सबका सब काल में समान रूप से कल्याण करने वाला एक अनुपम एवं अलौकिक ग्रंथ है।
Sat Prasadaye Atmaiva Yat Mano Bantu Ratmaiva Vipurat Panaha Yo Mam Pashyati Savatra Savam Jamai Pashyati Tasyaham Napanashyami Sajame Napanashyati Bhagavad Gita Vishwasa Sahita Naraparata Aur Parata Hai Prabhu Darshan Kar Parivar Sahita Bhavasagar Se Tar Jata Hai इसलिए सदा सत्संग करो इसलिए सदा सत्संग करो सत नियम भंग मत कभी करो भगवान तुम्हारे अंदर है नित्य नाम हरि का रिया करो नित्य नाम हरि का लिया करो You can now slowly and gently open your eyes and know that you are a unique and beautiful spiritual being of pure consciousness. And all you have to do is to shine brightly. And you'll be helping the world and the universe. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev Maharaj, stay blessed.
Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansachanuramardanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagadguru. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev. I extend a very warm welcome to all of you on behalf of Swami Geeta Kiranji and Guru Bhai Joshi ji. Thank you for being with us this evening, tonight. Having said that, I would now like to invite Guru Bhai Joshi ji to please take it from here. Joshi ji, over to you.
Thank you very much, Prasidi. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev to all of you. Very happy to see Raju Karamchandani ji and Keshav ji after a few weeks. Thank you very much.
Jai Shri Krishna, everybody. Jai Gurudev.
We are going to years one of the very powerful timing we call Navaratri. Today is the fourth day, Makusmanga, and we should take advantage of accumulating within us the power of Mata Raniji. by doing certain rituals, austerity, and generally can feel the power of these Navaratri. Saying that, I want to request Brother Narendra Kapoorji, please take over, share some of the powerful spiritual improvement ideas in us. Kapoor Sahib. You are muted, Kapoorji.
Oh,
You are muted. Okay.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Om Geeta Shasnidham Punyam Ya Pathe Priyata Puman Vishnu Padam Vaproti Bhai Shokadi Bharjitaha Geeta Shasnidham Punyam Ya Pathe Priyata Puman Vishnu Padam Vaproti Bhai Shokadi Bharjitaha Vasudeva Sutam Devam Kansi Chanur Mardhanam Devaki Paramanandam Krishnam Vande Jagat Gurum Dharmakshetre Kurukshetre Samvetayutsava Mamaka Pandavaschaiva Kim Kurvat Sanjaya Yada Yada Hi Dharmasya Glanir Bhavati Bharata Abhyuthanam Adharmasya Tadatmanam Sriyajamyaham Paritranaye Sadhunam Vinashaya Chadushkritam Dharma Sansthapanarthaya Sambhavami Yuge Yuge Kiritinam Gadinam Chakrahastam Michhami Tvam Drashtum Aham Tathaiva Teneva Rupena Chaturbhujena Sahasrabaho Bhava Vishwamurte Sahasrabaho Bhava Vishwamurte Oh First of all, I extend my deep sense of gratitude to my dear sister Geeta ji, Joshi ji, Peter ji, and my dear friend Prasad ji for extending me the opportunity to share thoughts on the latest philosophy of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Srimad Bhagavad Gita was emanated from the lotus lips of Bhagavan Sri Krishna approximately 5,000 years before in the battlefield of Kurukshetra in Punjab in India. There are 700 verses divided into 18 chapters, 3 schools of thoughts. The first 6 chapters belong to, broadly speaking, the yoga of action, karma yoga, 7 to 12, the yoga of devotion, bhakti yoga, and 13 to 18, the yoga of knowledge, jnana yoga. Srimad Bhagavad Gita, the other day I was
meditating upon this concept. It is a preemptive knowledge. It is not a, let me put it in the other way, Srimad Bhagavad Gita is, before you take any medicine, go into mode of preventive medicine. Bhagavad Gita is a preventive medicine. Not to do things. Not to do things. Lead your life under the guidance and elitist divine guidance of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Then you are happy. You are peaceful. You are already sitting in the lotus sleep of Bhagavan Shri Krishna. But we don't do that. And that is the problem. We, these days, especially as Joshiji mentioned, these are the 9 very sacred days in the spiritual pursuit of Hinduism, Sanatana Dharma. In these 9 days, this is the golden opportunity to polish yourself. But we don't do that. We go to temples and we sing bhente and take prasad and come home. We dress up nicely, and that is, we think that is enough. Under the guidance of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, because this is coming out of Bhagavad Gita, these 9 days. I will explain, share with you later on. These 9 days is a challenge to yourself. Mata Rani, it is a divine Shakti, divine power. जिसको हम कहते हैं आजकल, these days there is a concept of women empowerment. Our rishis and munis at that time, they understood the Shakti of the Srishti. And that Shakti of Srishti is Mata Rani. And when the Almighty Bhagavan Sri Krishna created this creation, he made the rules, the value system, which is, we call dharma. And the definition is very simple. There's no rocket science. You follow the rules, you are dharmic. You don't follow, disobey, disrespect, you are adharmic. Bhagavan Shri Krishna's language is love. Man-made language, there are 767, which man has made the language in different forms and shapes. Man uses that language, and that is the problem. Nobody uses Bhagavan Shri Krishna language, which is love. Which is love. So these 9 days is a challenge to yourself. Reinvent yourself. Where you are missing the point. Ishwar, Bhagavan Shri Krishna, he created this phenomenal creation. उसमें कोई दुख है ही नहीं. It is all comfort. It is all pleasure. It is all beauty. It is all divinity. But the problem is we don't live in that world. We created our own world. I stressed this point many times. We created the kingdom of I-ness. And हम उसमें रह रहे हैं. And that is the problem. We know many things, but we don't practice. Chapter 12, which is the heart of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Ask yourself. You are the judge. You are the jury. You are the eyewitness. Nobody can judge anybody. You judge yourself. Did you or have you been cultivating any quality? From verse 13 to 20, there are 39 qualities. Everybody knows that. But knowing means nothing if I don't practice. Did I cultivate any of those qualities in its totality? And Maharaji used to say, it is a package deal. You master one quality in its totality, perfection, with constant perseverance and dedication for many years. That is called tapasya. And then 38 will follow. Now that is the question. Did we or did we don't do? If we don't do, then do it. This is the time. Our visitor visa on this planet is expiring. We don't have much time now. Does not matter. So see the 440 volts danger. You have to leave. You don't have any permanent residency on this planet. All your kingdom will demolish like a house of cards. But we are so much attached to that what we have created. We don't live in the beautiful creation of Bhagwan Sri Krishna. We don't talk to roses. We don't see flying the butterflies. We don't go to at the edge of the ocean and talk to the waves. Look at the horizon. We don't get up in the night to see the astronomy, galaxies, nebulas, lights. That is the world. We go to bed at 9, 10 o'clock. How many people are there to get up in the middle of the night and look at the sky and talk to the stars? No. That is the beauty. When we do that, we transform. People have done it. But we have to do it at our own. So these 9 days, I'm just correlating Navaratri, the 9 manifestations of the Almighty, Matarani. It is a challenge to you that take care of the devices which are hidden in your personality. And Bhagavad Gita, in every chapter does not matter. The instructions are, get rid of. So Bhagavad Gita is not a theory. It is a practical science, practical wisdom to live in the phenomenal creation which Bhagwan Sri Krishna has created. Not your own, which you have created through your I-ness, the kingdom of I-ness. उसी को लेके हम घूमते हैं. मैंने ये कर दिया, मैंने वो कर दिया. There are thousands and thousands books and commentaries on Srimad Bhagavad Gita, but still we write. Are you kidding me? Why don't you refer to go and study the commentary given by Swami Vivekananda, Swami Ramanand? Our great Guru, Swami Hariharji Maharaj. But we will write our own because the ego is there. What you can write? You can't write. You are not competent to write. So I am just revisiting this issue on these 9 days. It's a day. This is a sacred period to reinvent yourself. Reinvent yourself and try your best under the guidance of our great master Swami Hariharji Maharaj. He revolutionized many, many people on this planet, including me. Including me. I was a new kid on the block. But once I met him, he touched my forehead. He inspired me. He changed me. He revolutionized me. And I became a new man. I was not a student of Sanskrit. I was a student of law. But I don't know what Swamiji did to me. So this is not the display of my biography. I am sharing with you with utmost humility. Try to change yourself. Otherwise, you are not the beneficiary of this great elitist philosophy. Don't let it slip this moment. You don't have that much time. Your kingdom will fall like the house of cards. Remember that. So dissociate yourself mentally. You don't have to throw away things or cars and houses. It is mental concept, mental adjustment. And Bhagwan Sri Krishna, being a creator, talking to the man, we are all man. We are all mankind. Each and every concept is applicable to us in the name of Arjuna. But when Arjuna got it right, all the evil forces were totally destroyed. None was surviving. We should do that. That is the true application of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. It is a preemptive strike. Do that. Prevention is better than cure. Don't look for the cure. Look for the prevention. And Bhagavad Gita is the elitist, the wisest of the wise guidelines. And Maharaj Ji, Swami Hariharji Maharaj, our great Guru Ji, he used to stress that point. You revisit his discourses. This is the central point. कि बेटा इसको ग्रहण करो. This is what he told me in Hindi. इसमें हीरे मोती है. इसको पढ़ो, digest करो, churn it out inside, and then go and share the wisdom of this great treatise. So with these thoughts, I am again coming back to my main point, that these 9 days, we worship in different form and shape the divine power, which is hidden in Durga Ma. As we said it in chapter 12, that Lord Krishna, Bhagwan Krishna, I will not call Lord, he was not belonging to the Parliament of England. Bhagwan Shri Krishna, he is seated in my heart. We say day in, day out, but do you believe that? Did you practice that? Once you practice that, your food will change, your thoughts will change, your interaction, interpersonal reaction, intrapersonal reaction will change. That is the point. That is why we meet on this platform. We are all the students of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. We are all the disciples of Swami Hariharji Maharaj. It is our fundamental duty, spiritual duty, moral duty, ethical duty, to practice it, not to preach. Practice is better than preaching. Practice it. Once you practice it, what you say, then people will listen. So with these thoughts, I will give it back to my dear friend Joshi ji, and let us promise to ourselves that during these sacred 9 days, this challenge must be accepted, and throw away, squeeze out the bad memory from your memory column. Make a space and refill it with the wisdom of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev Kapusahib. So well said. These are the time when we can accumulate the spiritual earning power, and we should not let these days go astray. And you're right, our Gurudev Swami Hariharji was just like a powerful magnet, and we were magnetized coming in his company. We are very fortunate, no question, that we are talking about him. We are taking bath in Bhagavad Gita's knowledge every day. We know 39 qualities of the Bhakta in 12th chapter. Let's try to take one or two at a time, practice for a week, and before you know, you become like it. And remember, the last verse of 12th chapter is, the one who partakes these being Bhakta are very dear to me. Bhakta Stetiva Me Priya. So let's keep trying it. Life will be much easier, much better way to live with happiness, yourself and making others happy also. It's a very, very mystically created by Sri Krishna for humanity like all of us. Thank you again, and this time I humbly request Professor Dr. Sri Prasadji to take us in the class of Bhagavad Gita. Dr. Sahab.
Thank you very much, Joshi ji. Let me share the screen. Prayer to Bhagwan Sri Krishna and to Gurudev Maharaj. Vansi Vibhushita Karan Navanirdabhat Pitambara Darunabimba Phala Tarushthat Purnendu Sundara Mukha Arvinda Netrat Krishnat Param Kimapi Tattvamaham na jane Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjanashalakaya Chakshurunmilitam yena tasmai Sri Gurave Namah. As Brother Joshi ji and Brother Narendra Kapoor ji has mentioned, we are going through the period of Navaratra, where 9 forms of Ma Durga is worshipped. And one day, one form is mentioned. Today is the 4th day, and the form today being worshipped is Ma Kusmanda. Prathamam Saila Putricha, Dvitiyam Brahmacharini, Tritiya Chandra Ghanteti, Kusmandeti Chaturthakam. Let me offer some prayer to Ma Durga. Om Sarva Mangal Mangalye Shive Sarvartha Sadhike Sharanye Trambake Gauri Narayani Namostute Saranagata Dinartha Paritrana Parayane Sarvasyarthi Hare Devi Narayani Namostute Om Jayanti Mangala Kali Bhadrakali Kapalini Durga Kshama Shiva Dhatri Swaha Swada Namostute Ya Devi Sarva Bhutesu Lakshmi Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah Ya Devi Sarva Bhutesu Shanti Rupena Sanstita Namastasye 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 Namo Namah. Divine souls, Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Gurudev. We are going through chapter 5, and last week we dealt with verse 4 of that chapter. Let me refresh you. In the verse, Bhagavan says, Sankhya Yoga Prathak Bala Pravadanti na Pandita Ekamapyasthitah Samyak Uvayor Vindate Phalam. Bhagavan says, Arjuna, it is only those ignorants who are not knowledgeable. They think that the path of Sankhya and path of Karma Yoga are different. But not so by those who are Pandita. Pravadanti na Pandita. Those who are learned, they from that knowledge which they have acquired, they do not consider these two paths, paths of Karma Sannyasa, that is Sankhya, and path of Karma Yoga are different. But then how they are not different? In what way they are not different? Mind you, there is a bit of difference too, which Bhagavan will mention to Arjuna. And that how they are not different is mentioned in chapter 5, verse 5. And that's the verse says, Yata Sankhye Prapyate Sthanam Tadyogairapi Gamyate Ekam Sankyam Cha Yogam Cha Yah Pashyati Shapasyati. In so far as the goal is concerned, in so far the aim is concerned, there is no difference. Yat Sankhya Prapte Sthanam, Yat Sthanam, that state which is reached by those who are on the path of Sankhya, Tadyogairapi Gamyate. Those who are on path of Karma Yoga, they also reach the same goal, same state. The supreme state which is reached by the Sankhya Yogi is also attained by the Karma Yogi. So Bhagavan says, Ekam Sankyam Cha Yogam Cha. There is no difference between Sankhya and Yoga. It is a question of somebody looking, viewing it. This pasati does not mean looking from the eyes, physical eyes. No, it means knowledge, ज्ञान. जिससे ज्ञान हो गया है, वो सांख्य और योग में अंतर नहीं समझता है. उसके लिए सांख्य वही है, यो योग है, बिकॉज दोनों का रास्ता अलग अलग होने पर भी स्टेट जो पहुंचता है, जो स्थान जो वहां ग्रहण करता है, जो एम उसका है, जो गोल उसका है, उसको प्राप्त करता है. Whether he goes through the path, last week I was trying to mention that if I have to go from my Elk Grove in California to Chicago, I may go by road. It may be a long journey, but the goal is reached, whether I go by road or I take a flight. It is a question of means and distance, and differences may be in that way. But my aim is to reach Chicago, and I can reach whether I go by road or whether I go by flight. Now, moving ahead, what is the difference then? Is there a difference or no difference? There is slight difference, because the path, when I go by road, it may take long time, it may be hazardous, but going through the flight, it may be easy, it may not be of that distress. So the question is, one is with distress and other is without distress. And this is exactly the same thing as Bhagwan has talked about in chapter 12. That one path, the path of looking at avyakta, performing भगवान की पूजा अव्यक्त की हो या भगवान की मूर्ति की पूजा हो. Puja, both are worship. You are on the path of bhakti yoga. But it is hard to worship without the idol in front of you, without the form in front of you. If you have a form, it may be easy. That's what Bhagavan is saying in this verse also with regards to these two paths, paths of karma yogi and path of sannyasa. Sannyasastu mahabaho dukkhamaptumayogatah yoga yukto munir brahma nachirena digachati. So very clearly Bhagavan is saying. And why he is saying this? That one path is a bit hard to attain, because he has replied in verse 2. If you remember, in verse 2, he has mentioned, Arjuna, you have asked me whether you should take the path of sannyasa or karma, and certainly I will tell you that the path of karma yoga is superior to that of sannyasa. So it is question of superior to, one is easier to follow, other is hard to follow. So what is the point here? Bhagavan is saying that sannyasastu mahabaho dukkham apta ayogata. Ayogata means those who have not gone through the path of karma yoga. For them to follow the path of sannyasa is dukkham aptu, is hard to attain, is having some difficulty. Some he may have he may find it difficult to follow. While yoga yukta, the one who has gone through the path of karma yoga, for him it is easier. Nachirenad is easier without losing much time. Achirenadi gachati. He is Brahma, he attained Brahma. Sannyasa, Arjuna, the one is hard to attain for whom? Those who have not gone through the path of karma yoga. But one who is adept in karma yoga, Brahma is quickly reached, quickly attained by the one who has gone through the path of karma yoga. Now see what happens. Often you will find that from your neighborhood, somebody has decided to leave the house and go to Himalayas to perform. विरक्ति हो गई, मुझे मैं घर में नहीं रहना चाहता हूं. Now he has gone there, fine. Maybe through practice he evolves. Maybe he develops some knowledge, some jnana, but since he has not experienced enough of hardship through going through the worldly life, he may not have sharpened, he might not have purified his mind and sharpened it so as to grasp the knowledge of Brahma or knowledge of sannyasa. He may find it difficult. And then what happens? He falters. He is neither this way nor there. It has been the experience of among us. Also, we might have seen somebody coming to the plain, having practiced in caves for many years. When he lands up at say he comes to the Allahabad for Sangam Snan. संगम स्नान में चले आते हैं बहुत सारे लोग, जो योगी लोग, सिद्धि लोग होते हैं, वे भी चले आते हैं स्नान करने के लिए. उनको लगता है ये समय में गंगा स्नान करने से पुण्य ज्यादा मिलेगा. Now suddenly somebody is coming and उस भीड़ में किसी ने धक्का दे दिया और गिर गया जमीन पर। वो अगर धक्का दे दिया जमीन पर गिर गए, ही डांटना शुरू करते हैं, अरे तुमने देखा नहीं हम महात्मा आदमी हैं, तुमने ढकेल दिया मुझे, मैं गिर गया। तो वो व्यक्ति कहता है, अरे महात्मा जी आप सचमुच महात्मा नहीं है। अगर महात्मा होते तो आपको क्या गुस्सा आता? आपको गुस्सा आ गया, because he has not experienced, he has been remaining he has following the path, he has following the life of solitude, and he has not experienced roughness of people rubbing against each other. But once he lands at home, he finds himself in a place where he has to go through certain distress in life, and he falters there. So the question is, somebody who has not practiced karma yoga and purified himself, he will find it hard to be in this life of sannyasa. Now, the whole thing is purification of mind. When you have why it is difficult, dukkham aptu, why it is difficult? The difficulty is that the person has not purified his mind and intellect, and as such, desire comes to him. He has cravings, and with that craving, he has distractions. Because of distraction, he is not able to concentrate and meditate and follow the life of a sannyasi and attain that goal which he wants to attain. Examples are given. A child who is so much attached to TV serials, TV programs, if you tell him to come and do the table, arithmetic table, he will be running towards the TV. His mind will be moving between TV and his book. So he will not be able to concentrate. That is the example of a kid. What about higher souls? It is said that once Lord Shiva was talking to Ma Sati and giving her the knowledge of Brahma. जो ब्रह्म का ज्ञान सती को दे रहे थे भगवान शंकर, लेकिन सती का ध्यान कहाँ था? आकाश पर। वो आकाश पर से एक से एक के बाद एक लोग जा रहे थे यज्ञ में। उनके पिता ने यक्ष ने बुलाया था यज्ञ, उसमें वो जा रहे थे ऊपर से वायुयान के रास्ते से। तो सती भगवान शंकर पूछते हैं, अरे सती मैं ब्रह्म की बात कर रहा हूं और आप कहाँ हो? This distraction certainly was an obstacle in her path of getting a Brahma knowledge. उसके बाद क्या हुआ? You all know the story about it. So even at the highest level, if you have not concentration of mind and if your mind is not purified, you are not focused. So if your mind is not purified, you will not be able to focus yourself. And that is beautifully given in verse 11 of chapter 18. Nahi deha brata sakyam taktum karmanya sesata yastu karma phalatyagi satyagi tyavidiyate. It is not possible for the embodied beings to give up all actions entirely. This is chapter 18. Bhagwan says that कर्म का अंश अगर पूर्णतया उसे नहीं विलीन कर दिया जाता है कर्म योग के द्वारा, तो व्यक्ति किसी न किसी क्षण थोड़ा सा भी कर्म रह जाता है। अगर वो कर्म के फल की ओर ध्यान दे तो ये हो सकता है कि कर्म के फल को रिनाउंस कर दे। There are two things I am talking about. One is karma itself and other is karma phala. It is very, very difficult to completely get rid of the attachment to the or involvement with karma, because that is associated with ego. With ego, vasana, little bit is remaining. You are not completely able to get rid of the karma. But if you practice, it is possible. Yastu karma phalatyagi satyagi tavidiyate. It is possible to concentrate on getting rid of attachment with the fruit of action. So two things I'm talking about here. One is to be totally get disconnected from karma itself, and other is disconnected with the karma phala. In this chapter, in this verse, Bhagwan is saying that for karma yogi, one should be able to renounce the fruit of action. And if one is able to do that, then he can become a sannyasi. So the question here is, for a karma sannyasi, if you are able to offer your karma to Bhagwan, take hold of Bhagwan as भगवान के चरणों में कर्म को समर्पित कर दो, भगवान के चरणों में कर्म फल को समर्पित कर दो, without expectation of any fruit. Then what happened? Gradually, what ego you had, what vasana you had, you will get rid of the vasana. मैं और मेरा जो दिन रात में लगे रहते हैं, one is able to get rid of that vasana one after another. They are able to get rid of vasana and improve oneself insofar concentrating towards Bhagwan. So Bhagwan का सहारा लेकर कर्म योगी कर्म से और कर्म फल दोनों से उद्धार पा सकता है. So at the moment, let me stop here. I have reached my 5:30 time here. So in this verse, again, stressing the point, it is difficult for the person who has not gone through the karma yoga to be able to get the stage of karma sannyasa. It is easier for a karma sannyasi to get rid of the impurities and concentrate on Brahma and reach the goal of attainment of Bhagwan. Jai Sri Krishna, Jai Gurudev.
Thank you so much, Prasadji. One thing is very interesting when we listen to these analytical understanding and explanations of Bhagavad Gita. Sri Krishna has tried again and again to tell what is our dharma and gives us a very simple way to attain it. Karma Yoga is easier than Sannyas Yoga. Nirgun Nirakar is difficult, but Sagun Sakar is easier. So once you get and dip into it, we find easier way for everyone at any level. Gita is, what should I say, emotional, spiritual. Good. We are at the time of ending. I want to thank all of you. Again, request you to make use of the rest of the Navaratras. Today is the Kusmanga's day. It's the day when your throat chakra is energized. So please keep doing it. And thank you, Nandji, of course, Dr. Prasadji, and all of you. But I always love to thank Swami Geeta Kiranji, who has given us this platform. Thank you. Happy Navaratri. See you again next week. Keep seeking for the ultimate good of us, जिसमें हमारा कल्याण है. That's what Arjun says. Not that I want to be rich or strong. मेरा कल्याण किसमें है? That's what he has said. That's what Gurudev has said again and again. And that's what we should seek for. हमारा कल्याण किसमें है, जिससे कि ये मनुष्य जीवन सार्थक हो जाए. जय श्री कृष्ण, जय गुरुदेव.
Jai
Jai
Shri
Jai
Krishna.
Shri
Jai
Krishna.
Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you, everybody, to make this happen. It's good.
Jai Shri Krishna. Jai Gurudev. Jai Gurudev. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna, Jai Gurudev.
Jai Shri Krishna to everybody again. Thank you very much.
Nice to see you, Rajuji.
Yeah, same here. It's been a while. I apologize. I've been busy with other things, but I've worked on something new, which I think everybody will like. Probably gonna be coming out another few more weeks. So just keep the spirit up. That's all I can say. All the answers are in Gita. Maharaj ji says it very simple. अगर आपको अपनी आत्मा को परमात्मा से मिलाना है, तो सिर्फ गीता ही कर सकती है और कोई अदर सोर्स नहीं है. तो आप जितना जल्दी गीता को पकड़ें, उतना जल्दी आपको भगवान के खुद के दर्शन हो सकते हैं. It's very, very true. I don't know which other way I can put it. You know, the more you dig into Gita, the more your answers are just very close to meeting God Himself, the Creator that created all of us. आत्मा को परमात्मा से कनेक्ट करना है तो गीता ही चॉइस है. कोई और है नहीं. There is nothing else out there. And we are very fortunate that we have Gita given to us by our Guru. No, Guru बिना ज्ञान नहीं है. Guru के बगैर कुछ नहीं है. So appreciate it, love it, and enjoy every bit of your life breathing this world. You know? Have fun.
Jai Shri Krishna.
You're absolutely right,
Jai
Raju.
Shri
I
Krishna.
love the way you say it.
Have faith in Him, and never forget to read Gita every day. I don't care even if it's one verse, and even if you don't understand it, पढ़ो तो वो अपने आप ही ज्ञान आ जाता है. किसी की बोलने की जरूरत नहीं है. आपको अपने आप ही अंतरात्मा देती है भगवान का दर्शन. उससे ज्यादा क्या चाहिए हमें इस संसार में. हम आए हैं, हमें गुरु मिला, हमें गीता दिखाई, हमें रास्ता दिखाया कि भगवान तक कैसे पहुंचे. What more do you want as a human? What more do we want really? There's nothing else that you crave for. As a human being, you have come, you have the brain, the intelligence to make choices. Make the right choice. Take advantage while you have it. Don't lose the train. The train नहीं तो निकल जाएगी. जैसे नरेंद्र जी ने बोला था, visa is expiring very soon. We have only so much time. As a human, you have come, you've got the intelligence. Brace it, love it, and run with it with full excitement. Never slow down. That's all I can tell everybody. Love you guys all as always. Thank you
Thank
so much for giving me the
Thank
opportunity
you.
to say just a few words. I really, really
So
admire
well,
you guys.
so
Jai
well
Shri
said,
Krishna.
Raju. So well said, Raju. Thank you very much.
Jai
I
Shri
love you
Krishna.
all dearly, very much to the heart. You guys are always very, very close to me. I'm sorry I have not been attending because of my hours of working. Today I had a day off, so I just have to make sure I calendar myself to present myself. Yeah. But you know, you have always been in the heart, and may God always keep Gita's enlightenment in everybody's heart. Daily increase it. Increase it. Love you all.
Jai
Thank you,
Shri
Joshi.
Krishna. Jai Shri.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Shakti ji, very nice to see you. Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri
Meena
Krishna.
ji, thank you. Where's Ramesh
Jai
Chandani? I don't see him anymore. I hope he's okay. Chalo, I'll have to call him one of these days. Chalo, I'll let you guys go. Thank you very much. Yeah. I don't know, you guys continue the program or do you end it here? I'm not sure.
We ended the program.
Oh, okay, you did end it. Okay, chalo.
Okay. See you next week. Next week we're going to have full moon night also. I'll send you the link.
Okay, okay. I'll try my best to attend every Thursdays. Yes. Jai Shri Krishna.
Thank you so much. Jai Shri Krishna. Bhai.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna.
Jai Shri Krishna. So pleasure.
Thank you, Joshi ji.
Very welcome. Very welcome. Jai Shri Krishna.